Big Dog, 97.9. Let's begin.
We start with our first laugh, one of my favorites. Mitch Hedberg on drinking, car racing, and golf.
I like to drink before the show. I have a couple drinks before I go on stage. Every time people applaud, I'm always going, no, hold on. But alcoholism is a disease, but it's like the only disease that you can get yelled at for having. Provocative. Damn it, Otto, you're an alcoholic. Damn it, Otto, you have lupus. One of those two doesn't sound right. I want to be a race car passenger. Just a guy who bugs the driver. Say, man, can I turn on the radio? You should slow down. Well, we got to keep going in circles. Man, you really like Tide. I play golf. I'm not good at golf. I never got good. I never got a hole-in-one, but I did hit a guy. And that's way more satisfying. You're supposed to yell 4, but I was too busy mumbling, there ain't no way that's gonna hit him.
Big Dog, 97.9. Got some good news and bad news for you.
Okay.
Trojan just did a survey. Good news. The average American is going to be having sex 151 times this year.
That's good.
That is 31 more times than it did last year.
Dang.
So
That's up.
That's
Love making is up.
yes.
Love is all you need.
Couple more times a month.
Good, yeah.
Bad news. Unfortunately, we're not going to enjoy it as much.
Okay.
That is right. 67% of us apparently are satisfied with our sex lives. That is down from 76% last year.
Oh.
So half of us are trying to spice things up by being more spontaneous, trying it in a new place, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Hence why it is up. So we're not enjoying as much, so we're spicing it up, but we're having more, but it's not as fun. That's the good
Quantity
news.
over quality?
I guess.
What's your take on that? Yeah. I feel like more is better. I don't... By the numbers, some are not going to be as good.
I'm thinking quality.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I feel like the more often it happens, it's like baseball. I'm going to have days I strike out 3 times, but there's, some days it'll be really great.
I'm hitting a grand slam.
Exactly.
Hitting for the cycle.
There you go.
Big Dog 97.9. Let's get
The Morning BJ. Jules is here for that. Good morning, Jules.
Good morning, guys.
morning.
Hello. What do we have?
What do you call a bear with no ears?
B.
Right.
All right. Thank you, Jules.
Big Dog 97.9. How about some nerd news?
Nerd news. Let's do it.
Researchers have taken samples from 21 glaciers near the Himalayas, and they have found over 900 different microbes living in the ice that we have never seen before.
900 different microbes.
And we've never seen them before.
Well,
So when the glaciers melt, it'll unleash a whole new round of pandemics. Yay! Welcome to the weekend.
you gotta say it like that.
Well, NASA says we need to dig a lot deeper to find potential signs of ancient life on Mars. If they knew this, I feel like they should have prepped this differently, because they say we could actually have to dig 6 or 7 feet down because radiation might have destroyed anything above that. The farthest our rovers have ever dug, 2.8 inches.
Oh, we're not
We haven't dug
exactly
even-
mining anything there.
No, not really digging very
Just
deep.
kind of scooping some dirt off the top.
Yeah. We're using like the plastic shovels at the beach.
Yeah.
In the
exactly.
in the dollar bucket and shovel package.
Yeah, you bet. I mean, it's still something. We'll get there eventually.
If you want to impress your friends, Popular Mechanics did a write-up of the science between different types of fireworks, so you can go check that out. So the fireworks we watched a while back, you can go find out how they do what they do.
Don't attempt to make your own, though. No matter whether you read this Popular Mechanics article or not, that feels like you're going to lose a hand.
Yeah, probably so. And last, we still have no idea how dinosaurs had sex. BBC.com
Really never thought about this.
just did a big story on this. We also don't know what their junk looked like, or even if males had junk at all. And the reason being is because we cannot tell the male and female fossils apart. They look identical.
Okay.
So did they? Did they not? How did they mate? How did they do it? And then when you think about it, think of a T-Rex.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, I mean, like...
There's no pulling of hair there at all.
No. Well, look at lizards. Do lizards... How do lizards do it?
I don't know.
I don't have the answer to that either, but somebody does. Frogs, lizard, stuff like that.
Oh,
How about alligators?
They do,
They've got a rudder down there. They got the thing.
they can whip it out.
They can
They can suck it in.
It's like a dog thing. Okay, gotcha. That's kind of what I assume. Yeah. You got to be able to because they're so low to the ground. It can't be just extended all the time.
Yeah.
Then it becomes an anchor.
Yeah. Also gets kind of roughed up.
I bet that's the way the dinosaurs was. I don't know. It's my scientific discovery this morning.
So you're going, they definitely had something.
I mean, I don't know how exactly.
Maybe they like worms.
I don't know how do worms make more worms.
They mate each other. They mate themselves because they're asexual. They have male and female parts.
Oh,
so they do themselves.
We do that too. We just don't make babies.
There's nerd news. Big Dog 97.9.
Bobby Breaks Records.
Very good attempt last week with Bobby Breaks Records. 75 feet throwing a tortilla. You were only like 15, 16 feet short of the record, which is 90 feet. I'm going to say that is pretty damn impressive.
Best to date, I believe you're correct on that. So I was proud of that effort last week.
You can always go back and check out the videos of all the records at Chris Purplay's The Bobby Show on Facebook page. You want to go check that out. Now we got to determine what record people are going to vote on for this week.
Okay. So I've got our two that are going to be up for votes. Both basically because these are things I have around.
Okay.
And so I can make these happen. We won't have to go just like tortillas. I had those laying around. Number one, the Lego base plate. Do you know what I mean when I say that?
No.
Little square thing that has that you
okay.
can build on, right?
Yes.
Okay. So number one is the most Lego bricks removed from a base plate in 30 seconds. Have you ever tried to get the Legos off of there? It's hard to get them off of there. So we're going to pop down. The record is 22.
You have to do one at a time?
Yeah, I don't think you can just like slap it on the table and try to knock them off. No, you have to remove
one
them
at a time.
Yeah. And held in the hand from a base plate and held. So I guess I got to hold it and then take them off, I guess.
One at a time.
Yep.
Interesting.
22 is the record, though. They're hard to get off there usually because you got to try to get under them sometimes. Anyway, that's one. Most circles around the leg with a basketball in 30 seconds. When I played basketball growing up, that was one of the...
Yeah, it was a drill.
It was a drill you did in the beginning of practice. You did circles around your waist and all that, around the leg.
Yeah.
70 is that record, though.
And how fast?
30 seconds.
Oh.
It's a lot.
Now, is it the figure eight?
No,
or is it just round one leg?
Just round one leg. Yeah. We're going to be doing that. I don't know that I can reach that or not. The Lego may be more attainable, but I've had a lot more practice with the basketball.
Right.
It's been a while, but I've done that before.
All right, we'll get this voting up. You get to vote. On Monday, we'll determine the winner by your votes, and we'll know which Bobby Breaks Records attempt number 6 will take place next week. Next Tuesday at 7:10 a.m. We'll get that put up. Chris Purple's Bobby Show, Big Dog 97.9 Facebook page as well. Make your votes count and put Bobby to a challenge and help him break a record.
Helping her drive?
Yeah. It turns out she also didn't have a valid driver's license. Maybe that's what the goat was for.
I wasn't driving, the goat was.
The goat was. Maybe that was her excuse. The goat was driving, I wasn't.
Sorry, officer.
She only wound up getting a ticket for the license, though. The cop decided to let her off with a lecture about the dangers of distracted driving. You know, the phone and the goat thing.
The goat, yeah. Baby goats are really cute, though. That's probably what got her out of it. I've heard of crying for the cops.
Right.
Never kidding. That's what baby goats are called, you know. That's a pretty bizarre thing. Now you're laughing.
It just took a second.
It was a bad joke, I know.
That was like one of those grenade ones. Boom. I'll throw it over there. Just wait.
Yeah, just wait. I'll let it stew for a minute. I just want to know the scenario that both of those things had to happen. We've had some of these distracted driver car. We talked about one the other day that was watching Stranger Things. Mm-hmm. I guess that isn't entertaining enough. I'm bored by this show. I'm going to get a goat.
It was her baby goat.
It probably is what she tried to blame the driving on, though, because she's a dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Big Dog, 97.9, heading into the weekend.
Yeah.
It's going to be hot.
Yes.
Ice cold beer.
That always helps.
It's always nice and refreshing on a hot day.
The perfect pairing, weekend and heat.
So, grab yourself an ice cold beverage and enjoy the top 6 list I have for you today. The top 6 beer fun facts.
Oh, perfect.
Top 6 beer fun facts. Number 6, some people won't drink anything but microbrews. We call those people insufferable. Number 5, smashing an empty against your forehead. It's a fun way to let people know you're unemployed.
Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Number 4, it's also known as ale, suds, and Uncle Fred's dancing fuel.
Oh, I hope my nieces call it Uncle Bob's dancing fuel one day. I really do.
Number 3, people who brew their own beer will generally let you know within 5 minutes of meeting them.
Really quick, yeah. Same. You can see number 1 there if you want. Like, it's the same people. Yeah.
Number 2, it sponsors athletic events its drinkers will never, ever, ever be able to participate in.
Anymore. We had our glory days back in high school.
Minus golf.
Yeah,
top 6 beer fun facts. Okay. Number 1, for many guys, drinking beer is their second favorite activity where head is involved. There's your top 6 list today. Show. Big Dog, 97.9. So we asked the question, if you walk into a public restroom, 3 stalls, which one do you use? The closest to the entrance, the middle stall, or the furthest? The furthest always seems to be the one that gets picked the most. That's where I always went. But after seeing that almost 50% of the people use them, I might change it to the first stall now. I'm not going middle just because my shoulder to shoulders, you don't give a choice at some point.
I don't like middle because you're forcing somebody else, the next person, to go right next to you. We've asked you this morning, which stall do you use? It's up. The question is up right now. Chris Purple's and Bobby Show on Facebook. You can open Micah's. Mark on Facebook says he goes middle.
Goes middle.
Mark, what's up, man? Is it the only explanation I can expect, I suppose, is, well, that one's less contaminated.
Yeah.
Like your
originally, that's what I would go with, but it seems to be as contaminated. It seems to be an equal choice first, middle.
Yeah, well, which means a lot of us have went shoulder to shoulder with Mark out in a public restroom somewhere.
Calls coming in. What do you got?
Calling in to respond to the stall, the urinal, the bathroom.
Yeah, what do you got?
I don't care how many stalls there are. I'm getting the one that's got toilet paper.
So you pre-check.
Yes, I do.
It's the only way, really. You don't want to be caught in the scenario where you don't have any. You got to pre-check. I'm with him on that.
Yeah. You know, that one ply toilet paper ain't worth a crap in itself.
Right.
You're not trying to violate yourself here.
Man, what do you got?
Hey, so to answer your question,
Yeah.
always the handicap stall.
Every time. Do you not have no guilt associated with that with you?
So the one time that has happened to me, I noticed the guy, so when I exited the stall, I faked a limp.
Oh.
Oh, God. All right, that's a great point. I will take that with me forever. Thank you.
Thank you.
Big Dog 97.9, Albuquerque, New Mexico, getting statues of its famous meth dealers.
Breaking Bad guys, I take it?
Yes, it's not as bad as it sounds in the headline there. They are honoring two most famous meth dealers with bronze statues. Obviously, it is talking about Walter White and Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad. The show's creator says the statues were commissioned in 2019. They finally got them done. They are going to have a ceremony, and Brian and Aaron will be there in attendance. Some of the other special guests will make appearances as well.
Where are they going to be? Where are they going to put the statues?
It does not really say exactly. Oh, they'll be displayed at a local convention center.
Right, okay. Courthouse was what I was kind of hoping for.
That's what I was going to say. Near a courthouse.
Police station.
Rundown part of town.
Yeah.
Next to, a park or something.
Park where the meth is generally sold.
Yeah. They also issued a statement saying they are glad the statues will be inside. So they are going to be inside, not outside. So they are protected from pigeons depositing their,
droppings. Pigeon poo
on their heads.
Yeah, that's the life of a statue usually. Or vandalism or theft.
Yeah, so they'll be inside a convention center.
Okay, so you're not going to be able to see them unless you can get into this ticketed event, most likely. But still, kind of funny, kind of cool. How many meth dealers get statues?
True.
Only make-believe ones, I think.
And should. Here's Rich Glitter.
This is not headline news. GameStop is laying off employees. In other words, GameStop employees figured out how to disappoint their parents even more. A video is circulating of a turtle bullying a cat. But you already knew this since you follow your lonely aunt on Facebook. Scientists discovered animals that don't age, and now Madonna's trying to find one to drink its blood. And Kris Jenner will teach an online masterclass. It's called How to Handle Your Sex Tape. This is not headline news.
The Chris Purple Hayes and Bobby Show.
Big Dog 97.9. Would you buy a house with a communal 4-toilet bathroom?
Like a dorm room kind of bathroom?
Just
4 toilets is pretty good.
Yeah, well, I don't know who bought this place, and I'm really hoping they add stalls, but the house that recently hit the market in South Milwaukee, going viral because it has a communal bathroom. It has 4 toilets, like your toilets you normally would have.
Sure.
Toilet seats, not a urinal, but a toilet seat. Mm-hmm. One there, one there, one there, and one there. We're sitting side by side with nothing in between. For instance, like that.
Oh, they don't have stalls. They are just shoulder to shoulder with each other, basically.
Yeah, so you could be taking a dump, basically, and actually be rubbing the shoulders of somebody next to you.
Hold hands with your wife while she's taking a dump.
The other problem I see in this picture as I'm looking at it is these toilets over here are kind of screwed. I don't see where they have toilet paper.
I don't either. Where is the toilet paper dispenser?
It's in the middle.
It is?
Right here.
Okay, I see it.
But it's in the middle two toilets, the two outside toilets. I guess those are the sit-down pee toilets, and the others are the...
No, you only use those if the middles are full, and then somebody can hand you some TP.
Okay.
I think, right?
And you hope they don't get up and leave.
Right. Yeah. Whoa, before you go.
Throw me a roll.
Throw me a roll. Yeah.
Or just hand it to me. It turns out the house is 170 years old and was donated to the Girl Scouts of America at one point. So they're the ones that added the bathrooms.
Okay.
And I'm hoping they had stalls back then.
No. It's like high school showers were back then. No stall. You know what I'm talking about?
House showers are the worst.
Everybody's looking at each other for some stupid reason.
I remember one place, it's not just that, because most of the time, like our showers, they were on the outside wall all the way around.
Yeah.
There was one gym we went to.
Post in the middle?
There was the post in the middle with the showers coming out. So you're literally, standing right next to the person next to you, but also you're right across face to face
with somebody.
Yeah.
Just one of your naked teammates. Definitely. That's how those bathrooms, they were built in the same time frame, probably.
The old owners wanted to turn this house into an Airbnb, but they ended up selling it. The new owners, not sure exactly what they're planning, but 4 toilets, right? That's unique.
It's a great talking point. I wonder if the guy that built it before the Girl Scouts got it had like a Girl Scout pack of daughters or something. He was just tired of hearing the complaints about whoever's in the bathroom. Here you go. I'm wiping out a bedroom. I'm putting 4 toilets in their sink.
This is the girls' toilet.
I never want to hear another peep about the bathroom being busy. We've had this argument before. Natural selection kind of thing.
And let natural selection play itself out.
That's right. Yep.
2 neighbors, northern Arkansas, ended up in the hospital with chest pain, severe bruises.
All right.
And they initially lied about what happened, but eventually they came clean. Turns out one of them recently bought a bulletproof vest.
Oh, no.
So they decided to test it out by putting it on and shooting each other.
Why?
And yes, they'd been drinking.
So, wow, you're right. It shouldn't be illegal. We should just let this play out.
Yeah. 50-year-old Charles wore it first, and he had 36-year-old neighbor Chris shoot him in the chest with a .22 caliber rifle.
Yeah.
Luckily, the vest did work. It stopped the bullet.
Yeah.
But then he was angry because it hurt.
Why'd you do it so hard?
So he told Chris, "You put on the vest."
That's it. Your turn.
Unloaded the clip back at him.
Oh, my God. Pop, 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 pop.
Yes. Fortunately, it did stop all those bullets that he just laid into Chris.
I can't believe the guy stayed still while he unloaded the clip back into him.
Yeah. The best part, I believe, is maybe their cover story. Charles didn't want Chris to get in trouble.
Yeah.
So he claimed that they were paid $200 to protect a, quote, asset. Like something out of a movie. And then they got into this shootout while they were guarding the assets.
This is so ridiculous. I love this story.
Sadly, Charles's wife, though, blew their cover.
Oh, no.
They were getting it. They were, I guess getting it.
The bodyguard thing was working until she sold them out?
Wife blew the cover when she got to the hospital and explained what really was happening. Now they're both facing charges for aggravated assault and up to 6 years in jail.
Dang.
Yeah.
For shooting each other?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
It was agreed upon, I think. How can you spend jail time for that?
I don't know.
I let him shoot me.
And I let him shoot me back.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
I'm
kind of pissed off about that.
A little mad about that. I want to know, like, these two guys, they have more trust in each other than any set of friends that I know.
Yes.
Because I know some friends that are a great shot. But if we were really drunk, even though I know they're a great shot, I still don't think I would go, all right, go ahead and shoot me in this bulletproof vest. Just for fear that they might miss and wing me somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not these two idiots, because, well, they're dumbasses.
What a dumbass.
Big Dog, 97.9 point of the show. We find out what we learned on the show today. Bobby, what did you learn?
Well, I have the records that are up for votes this morning. Most Lego bricks removed from a base plate, a Lego base plate, or most circles around the leg with a basketball in 30 seconds. Both of those records in 30 seconds, as a matter of fact. And we'll see what you decide. You can get over Chris Purple A's Bobby Show on Facebook and cast your vote. Help decide which record I will attempt to break Tuesday morning. What did you learn?
I learned that some meth dealers are getting statues in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Make-believe meth dealers.
Yes, it is from Breaking Bad.
Yep.
They are going to put them in their convention center, but yeah, they're getting statues.
You've never seen the Breaking Bad thing?
I have not. It's the one out of all the shows, I think, that were super popular in the last probably 5 or 10 years. It's the one I wish I would have watched, but I have still not watched it
You
yet.
should go visit. It's a good one. Let's share one more laugh. What do we have?
Jim Gaffigan talking about hairy guys at the pool.
I saw a guy this summer at the pool. He was probably 60, had his shirt off, all body hair. For a second, I thought they were shooting a Geico commercial. This guy he was so hairy, I had to stop my youngest son from trying to pet him. Let him smell your hand first, son. This guy was hairy, and he was walking around the pool with a confidence like he'd spent a lifetime dealing with hairy situations. And no one said anything, but everyone had the same thought. Please don't go in the pool. No one's prepared to see you shake dry. And this man walked right by everyone, and he sat down next to an attractive woman. And I was so impressed. That woman could look beyond this man's appearance and focus solely on his wallet.